Hey y'all, this is Alex with Kick Therapy. Our goal is to reach black men by telling stories of healing through sneaker reviews. What's going on, everybody? I'm glad you guys are back. This is the Adidas Nite Jogger. It's a fairly new model inspired by 80s runners. I picked these up because I thought they were going to be a more stable version of my favorite Adidas sneaker, which is the Nike Runner or the I-5923. But I was a little disappointed, so let me just go ahead and jump into this review. The way I review, I look for quality, comfort, and functionality. So let's go ahead and start with quality. The quality is standard general release materials, mesh, suede, rubber, plastic, a little bit of synthetic leather on the toe box. No real complaints in this department. For the price point, they usually run about $140, but you can always catch a deal. I got these for like $79. Honestly, I have nothing else to say about these materials. Of course, they have the reflective 3M material on the 3 stripes and a couple of hits around the sneaker. So again, it's not premium, but it's really good for the price point. Which leads me into comfort. The comfort is okay. The boost cushioning is great, although the plastic heel cap kind of digs into my foot a little bit. And I know it's there for stability, but really causes a lot of discomfort, which causes me not to even be able to wear it all day, which is what it's made for. Outside of that, the shoe's pretty breathable. The boost isn't as soft as other models, but it's a lifestyle shoe. It's meant to be worn all day. You don't want your boost to be super soft or your feet will get fatigued if you wear them for more than 6 hours. One of my main issues with it though, kind of leads with functionality. The tongue is just super long. I mean, it's okay if you kind of like have baggier pants to come over it, but it's still kind of like wavering and like, I don't know. It's just ugly to me. Finishing with functionality, it's a lifestyle shoe. It functions as a lifestyle shoe. It's not supposed to be anything more than that. It's working in its purpose. Overall, I just don't like the way they look on my feet. When I ordered them online, I hadn't tried them on since they first came out, and I remembered liking them. Maybe the materials of the colorway were different, because I've seen them on a whole bunch of people, and it looks good. It just doesn't look good on me. I'm a brand new father, and I don't got money to be spending on stuff that I ain't gonna wear. It just frustrates me a little bit, and it has me thinking about anger in general. I ain't gonna lie, anger is my first response to almost all hurt. It fuels my productivity and like, it's the gateway to my peace. The Bible warns fathers not to provoke their children to wrath, and that's exactly what happened in my family. It's a generational legacy nurtured by trauma from my grandfather all the way down. It just keeps going on and on and on, and I want it to stop. In my household, I learned anger was highly effective in either getting people to leave me alone or letting somebody know that I was hurt by a statement or action. But the flip side of that is it only came with people that were closest to me. I attack and dismiss to communicate this hurt or to distance myself because I feel you're too close to me. I use it to strike first before somebody abandons me. I use it to ward people off when I feel vulnerable. I brought this up in therapy sessions, and my therapist told me that I have the ability to choose how I react when I'm offended, whether it is perceived or real. My therapist continued after dropping that bomb to tell me that anger isn't a primary emotion. It's simply a reaction of hurt, disrespect, inadequacy, insecurity, and the list goes on. Now I'm starting to allow anger to be a signal to help me explore the deeper emotion that I need to identify. And once I identify the emotion, use a tool to deal with it in a healthy manner. Pastor Mike Todd said in one of his sermons, "What you don't transform, you transfer." So this generational legacy dies here. Look at his little face. I'm not raising no more angry men. And if you're watching this, I believe that you can too. But while we're going through this healing process together, I guess you can go ahead and look at these shoes. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Please download our app and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Our YouTube page is called My Black Therapy TV. You can also find us on Facebook under My Black Therapy LLC and our Instagram, which is @official My Black Therapy.
You can also support us on Patreon just by searching My Black Therapy.
Or going to patreon.com/My Black Therapy.